Hello, warriors. Today I want to talk about this special month, which is May. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and I think this is just so important, especially for those of us who have mental illness, who or have gone through mental problems like depression, breakdowns, etc. I have been through my lot, and sometimes in my day to day life, I still struggle. I think I'm quite a sensitive person still to this. So, why is this important? Well, because we live in a society where we're told that mental illness is a weakness. Mental illness is stigmatized. We call them the crazy people, the lunatics, and if they are in a mental hospital, it's because basically it's their fault. It's you grow to believe that if a person has mental illness, it's because it's their own fault. That's where the stigma lies, and also the other major difficulty about this is that mental illness is invisible unless you're running around naked in the streets, punching the air and screaming, which I hope you don't. It's invisible. You don't see these scars, and that's why a lot of people commit suicide. And when they commit suicide, it's like, oh, they committed suicide. I wonder why that was. Well, mental illness and the pressure around us and the pressure around this capitalist society that everyone has to be perfect, everyone has to perform 100%, and there can be no weakness. And if you're ill, if you have, for example, cancer or MS, which are serious illnesses, that's bad, but still it's visible. But if you're mentally ill, then basically it's, yeah, good luck for you, because you have to go through a lot of loneliness and a lot of explaining, because there's going to be a handful, if that, of people who are going to understand your struggle. So not only is it debilitating, but also it's stigmatized and it's a lonely road. That's why I think months like this may are like essential to create awareness to this problem, to create a community around those who suffer from mental illness or those who have been through mental illnesses. For example, on Instagram, I am on Instagram, and it's a great source of support, and it's amazing because I now see people all over the world who have the same problems as me. And sometimes when I'm in the street, I cannot relate to that. Find people in the street or find people in my work circle or in my friend circle who have been through the same as me. Some of them I can relate to, but not a lot of them. So that's what's really important, I think, is creating tribes and creating communities and help each other. We live in a world where we are instigated to compete against each other and to think that other people are better than us, so we have to compete against them, we have to buy more things, we have to be more beautiful, we have to be more productive, produce, and we are not allowed to have illness and to suffer. Whereas that's not at all the reason of our existence. The reason of our existence has always been for millennia to live in tribes who support each other. When we used to live as hunter-gatherers, for example, we lived in small communities who supported each other and who were there for each other. Not, reading magazines about famous people or working for huge corporations who suck our soul. If that's what you're into, that's fine. I'm just saying, be careful, because that's not what we're built to. And I believe deep inside, we still have that spark of compassion that can make us all contribute to a better world. So happy May, happy Mental Health Awareness Month, and Let me know what you think. I also like to know your take on this. Happy healings.